Right guys, welcome back to another Top Tips edition, and I wanted to talk about out-training a bad diet, or trying to out-train a bad diet. Now unfortunately for most of us, this cannot be done. There are obviously these genetic freaks that can get away with it, and if you're a genetic freak, chances are you probably don't even have to ask yourself, am I a genetic freak? Because you're going to be lean all year round, you're going to have some tissue going on, you're able to go on a 3-day session, still look decent, or you're able to eat shit all year round and not actually gain that much body fat. So most of us, me included, aren't blessed with those genes. So we have to work a little bit harder. And unfortunately, there are people out there that are putting the work in the gym, but then outside of the gym kind of letting it slip a lot, and then they are kind of, it's like a seesaw, and it's just trying to out-train what they're doing and what they're putting in their mouths outside of the gym. Like, what's brought this to my attention is, at the moment obviously my cardio's been increased, so I'm using the local gym again, and I've been going to this gym for like 20 years off and on. Obviously the last 9 years there's been block periods where I'm there, but there's still people that were there 10, 15, 20 years ago training just as hard, and with all due respect, they look the same. And that might be their goal. They might be just training for like balance, bro. But I think, I'd say 99% of people that go to the gym actually go there to get better. And when, they're not seeing the results that they're putting the work in for, you can kind of see why people fall off the wagon. And it's not because the genetics don't allow them to progress, it's because of what they're doing outside of the gym in terms of food. That's the main thing. Now, like, I see people hammering their cardio, like 30-minute Stairmaster. I did 35 this morning, it was brutal. They're doing 30-minute Stairmaster, going straight on the cross trainer for half hour, onto the bike, and then doing their weights. First of all, they should be doing their weights first, then cardio, so just take that as a pointer. But they're putting all this work in the gym, and then as soon as they step foot outside of the gym, the thought of like progress kind of goes out the window and disappears, and then they just let it all slip because they're not tracking their food. They're not, having this conscious thought of, if I put this in my mouth, it's going to be 1 step back. And that's what it is. It's like 3 steps forward with the gym session and then 5 steps back. You continually do that, you're going to be further back. It's just this vicious cycle. I've always used the quote, what gets monitored gets managed. And that's exactly like prep. Like, me and Callum are kind of tweaking things as I go along. Like, cardio's been increased by 5 minutes. There's going to be a little bit of food removed. Everything is like monitored. And it sounds like, it's a bit too much. But if you're wanting results, you have to be too much. So, when it comes to like tracking your food, MyFitnessPal on your phone, that app has been on my phone for 9 years straight. Do I use it at the moment? No, I just follow the plan with Cal. But when I'm a little bit more relaxed with things, I will still barcode scan everything I eat and just check where I'm at in the day with the food. You can enter your goals in there. You can say what weight you are, what your goal weight is, and then you just track all your food outside of that window. It's the key part to making progress. Like, you can train as hard as you want in the gym. You're not going to get any more steps forward if you're not tracking the input in terms of the food. It's calories in versus calories out. If you're burning all these calories in the gym, but then you're putting all these calories in, it's a constant battle. So one thing I just want to, people to take away from this is, like, stop being your worst enemy, because there's going to be people that are thinking, fucking hell, how much harder do I need to work here? Not that much harder, because the gym, like, it's enjoyable. That's the easy part. Track your food. Track everything you put in. Track your water intake if you have to. Everything else will fall into place. Trust me when I say this, because when I first started, it was literally calorie counting every meal. There was no protein, carbs or fats. It can get a little bit confusing. Simple things. Track your cardio, track your calories, train hard. Those 3 things, put those things together, those are the 3 pieces to the puzzle. And then obviously, as time goes on, you're going to be able to get a little bit more intricate with it by tracking your macros. But please, anyone watching this that is losing their shit when they're outside of the gym, basically, in terms of food and just eating whatever they want. That is the main reason why you're not progressing. The main reason is you're not actually making educated choices or sensible choices on what food you're eating. So that's the quick one for today. Top tips, keeping up with them weekly, every Wednesday/Thursday today, because I've been busy. Thank you for watching. See you on the weekend for the next episode of the Race Against Time prep. And hopefully, as you're watching these videos, you can see the hamster cheeks start to disappear a little bit. We are now 11 and a half weeks out from the big dance. Thank you for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.